Jay-Z's attorney says the sexual assault claim against the hip-hop mogul is false. Attorney Alex Spiro says the allegations are, quote, all a fantasy.
A shocking courtroom twist. Scandal erupts as surprising allegations emerge against Jay-Z's legal team, accused of bribing individuals to sue the lawyer representing victims of Diddy. This raises serious questions about corruption and tactics used to protect powerful figures. With both Jay-Z and Diddy's reputations hanging by a thread, the fallout could be far more devastating than anyone anticipated. How far will this controversy go, and what chilling truths are yet to surface? Stay tuned to know. Jay-Z and Diddy's friendship. Diddy and Jay-Z's friendship traces back to the 1990s when both artists made their mark in the music industry. From their humble beginnings in New York City to their rise to global superstardom, the duo has shared triumphs, setbacks, and everything in between. Despite the competitive nature of hip-hop, Diddy and Jay found common ground in their shared ambition and passion for music. In 1997, Jay-Z and Diddy first collaborated on a track that appeared on No Way Out, Diddy's debut studio album. The following year, Jay-Z contributed a verse to Diddy's sophomore project, solidifying their working relationship. At this point in their careers, both rappers were rising stars, but they were also no strangers to controversy. Jay has regularly participated in charity events and performed on stage with Combs, and there's no shortage of photographs that show the two men sharing space over the last 30 years. By 1999, both men were entangled in serious legal battles that could have landed them in jail for significant periods of time. Jay-Z was facing charges for allegedly stabbing record executive Lance Rivera during an altercation at a nightclub, while Diddy was implicated in a high-profile shooting incident at a Times Square club. The incident led to chaos, with Diddy reportedly fleeing the scene with then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez. Despite the severity of the charges, both Jay-Z and Diddy managed to avoid jail time. They remained friends into the new millennium, and their bond seemed unfazed by their previous legal troubles. They were often spotted out together, and they regularly voiced support for each other in public. However, an incident that occurred in 2007 has resurfaced amid misconduct allegations against Diddy. In a video from a performance at Screamfest 07, Diddy appears to touch Jay's butt, but the exchange is hard to make out. In 2022, Diddy and Jay stood by DJ Khaled as he was honored with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and were spotted chatting during the ceremony. However, he has stayed quiet amid allegations that Diddy was involved in a litany of salacious acts, leaving fans to wonder about the state of their friendship. According to reports, the gathering was for Diddy's 4th of July party on July 2nd, 2000 in East Hampton, New York. Jay-Z's long-standing friendship with Diddy is now a hot topic of debate following Diddy's recent arrest. Once seen as two of hip-hop's most powerful moguls, their relationship has come under scrutiny as Diddy faces serious legal troubles. Diddy was arrested after multiple allegations, including misconduct, surfaced against him. Homeland Security agents searched his properties in March 2024 as part of an ongoing investigation. Although Diddy hasn't been charged yet, his bail has been denied and he is awaiting trial next year. Jay-Z legal troubles. Jay-Z and attorney Tony Busby's current legal drama is just getting started. Recently, news broke that Jay-Z was named alongside Sean Diddy Combs in a civil lawsuit filed by Busby. According to NBC News, the legal paperwork accused Jay-Z, 55, of allegedly mistreating a 13-year-old girl in 2000 with Combs, also 55. The anonymous accuser, who has been referred to as Jane Doe, claimed the assault occurred at an after-party for the MTV Music Video Awards in 2000. The lawsuit says a friend dropped her off at the VMAs at Radio City Music Hall. She did not have a ticket, and she approached various limousine drivers to try to gain access to the show or an after-party. One driver, the lawsuit says, told her that he worked for Combs and that she fit what Diddy was looking for. He invited her to a party after the show and told her to return to his car later in the evening after he transported Combs, the suit says. Later, the driver picked her up, the suit says, and after 20 minutes they arrived at a white house with a U-shaped driveway, the suit says. She had to sign a document she believed was a non-disclosure agreement on arrival and did not receive a copy to enter the party, which the suit says was filled with celebrities and people doing drugs. She was offered a drink that made her feel woozy, lightheaded, and felt like she needed to lie down, the suit says, and she went into a room to rest. Shortly afterward, the suit says Combs and Carter entered the room, with Combs saying, "You are ready to party." That's when she alleges Carter removed her clothes, held her down, and approached her inappropriately while Combs and an unnamed female celebrity watched. She says Combs also mistreated her as Carter, and the woman looked on. The suit says that she was able to resist being forced to perform oral intimate acts on Combs by hitting him in the neck, and that he stopped. After the alleged assault, the suit says she grabbed her clothes and left. She made her way to a gas station where she called her father. It says the accuser is seeking unspecified damages. The lawsuit is filed under New York's Victims of Gender-Motivated Violence Protection Act. Jay-Z's response to allegations. Jay-Z responded to the lawsuit with a lengthy emotional statement in which he denied the allegations. "My wife and I will have to sit our children down, one of whom is at the age where her friends will surely see the press and ask questions about the nature of these claims, and explain the cruelty and greed of people," Jay-Z said in a statement. "I mourn yet another loss of innocence. Children should not have to endure such at their young age. It is unfair to have to try to understand the inexplicable degrees of malice meant to destroy families and human spirit. These allegations are so heinous in nature that I implore you to file a criminal complaint, not a civil one. Whomever would commit such a crime against a minor should be locked away, would you not agree?" Jay-Z said in a statement to NBC News. "These alleged victims would deserve real justice if that were the case. The 99 Problems artist who stepped out with Beyonce and their eldest daughter at the Mufasa premiere just one day after he was named in the lawsuit, further claimed that Busby had attempted to reach a settlement prior to refiling the suit, alleging what he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle." In addition to denying the allegations, Jay-Z also had a message that was directed at Busby. "My lawyer received a blackmail attempt called a demand letter from a lawyer named Tony Busby. What he had calculated was the nature of these allegations and the public scrutiny would make me want to settle," Jay-Z said in a statement denying the allegations. "No sir, it had the opposite effect. It made me want to expose you for the fraud you are in a very public fashion. So no, I will not give you one red penny. You seem to exploit people for personal gain," Jay-Z wrote. "Only your network of conspiracy theorists, fake physics, will believe the idiotic claims you have levied against me that, if not for the seriousness surrounding harm to kids, would be laughable." Before the lawsuit was refiled Sunday, Jay-Z received a letter from plaintiff's counsel requesting a mediation to resolve this matter, Busby wrote in the suit. In response to the letter, which NBC News has seen, Jay-Z filed his own lawsuit against the accusers' attorneys, Busby wrote in the suit. "You have made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same," Jay-Z added in his statement. "I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children." Diddy's lawyers released a statement on behalf of the music mogul. This amended complaint and the recent extortion lawsuit against Mr. Busby exposes his barrage of lawsuits against Mr. Combs for what they are: shameless publicity stunts designed to extract payments from celebrities who fear having lies spread about them, just as lies have been spread about Mr. Combs, Diddy's attorney said in a statement to us. As his legal team has said before, Mr. Combs has full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail, that Mr. Combs never mistreated or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. Jay-Z's legal team accused of offering $1,000 for lawsuits. As any deep-pocket client of Alex Spiro will tell you, the high-profile trial attorney often executes a maximum impact strategy of very targeted attacks on the case against said client, as well as the planning of legal landmines to blow up the other side down the line. That combination is exactly what the Quinn Emanuel Urquhart and Sullivan partner just did for Jay-Z in the Jane Doe underage misconduct case against the Empire State of Mind singer and the currently imprisoned Sean Diddy Combs. Now, with big blowback from a lawyer representing potential victims of Combs and others, Spiro may have overplayed his hand or gotten precisely the reaction he wanted. Earlier this year, prominent Texas-based attorney Tony Busby gained widespread attention after stepping forward to represent 120 individuals who claimed to be victims of Sean P. Diddy Combs. These allegations, which Diddy has firmly denied, span accusations of inappropriate behavior, misconduct, and other serious crimes. The legal battles have turned into a high-profile case, with Busby at the center of the controversy. On October 7th, Busby further fueled public interest by revealing that additional celebrities could soon be entangled in the lawsuits. Speaking to a media outlet, The attorney hinted that demand letters had already been sent out to other high-profile figures linked to these cases. While he refrained from naming names, Busby's statement ignited speculation about who might be implicated next. "I think I'll let the lawsuits speak for themselves," Busby remarked during the interview. He added that while the public is eager to know which celebrities might be involved, immediate revelations are unlikely. "I don't expect that to happen this week. I'm hoping to file some lawsuits this week," he said, leaving the door open for further developments from LSU. This announcement has heightened anticipation, with many questioning how deep the alleged misconduct runs in the entertainment industry. Busby fired back in a legal letter that he has filed a lawsuit in Texas detailing how Jay-Z's company Roc Nation and his legal team, Quinn Emanuel, Urquhart, and Sullivan, have allegedly bribed his clients to file suits against his firm, threatened former clients, and impersonated state officials. Outside of the courtroom, Mr. Carter has employed tactics of intimidation and harassment, even more extreme, tortious, and quite possibly illegal, Busby wrote in a December 20th letter, while objecting to Jay-Z's legal team filing a motion to strike and motion for sanctions. "My firm recently filed a lawsuit in Harris County, Texas, that details how Mr. Carter's company Roc Nation and his counsel have bribed my clients to file lawsuits against my firm, threatened former clients, impersonated state officials, and engaged in other behavior far beyond the pale of acceptable conduct. Their tactics won't work, and they will be addressed in more detail in connection with the parties' briefing on plaintiff's anonymity." In the Texas lawsuit, in which Busby's firm seeks $25 million in damages, he alleges that people claiming to be researchers, investigators, and attorneys have all been part of a team of private investigators sent to intimidate, harass, malign, and threaten the Busby law firm's former and current employees, their family members including Busby's daughter, and former and current clients. The judge is furious. The legal battle surrounding Jay-Z has taken a dramatic turn, as New York Judge Annalisa Torres condemned his legal team for their highly questionable conduct in court. According to a court order obtained, Judge Torres criticized the team for their relentless filing of combative motions containing inflammatory language and ad hominem attacks against Tony Busby, the accuser's lawyer. In just 17 days since their involvement, Jay-Z's attorneys have reportedly submitted numerous letters and motions aimed at undermining Busby's character. The judge expressed frustration with these tactics, describing them as unprofessional and disruptive to the judicial process. This behavior raises serious concerns about the ethical practices of Carter's legal representatives, as their actions appear to prioritize aggression over legal decorum. However, the situation escalated further with allegations that Jay-Z's legal team attempted to bribe individuals to discredit Busby. Reports suggest that these bribes were intended to encourage others to file lawsuits against Busby, who also happens to represent accusers in P. Diddy's high-profile cases involving allegations of misconduct and trafficking. This revelation has sent shockwaves through the courtroom, with many questioning whether these tactics were designed to shift focus away from Jay-Z's own legal troubles. The accusations of bribery not only add a layer of scandal to the case, but also risk undermining public trust in the legal process. Judge Torres' strong rebuke signals that such behavior will not be tolerated. Legal experts point out that this could have serious consequences for Jay-Z's defense strategy, as it casts doubt on the credibility and integrity of his representation. Moreover, the allegations of bribery could open the door to further investigations, potentially implicating others involved in the case. For Jay-Z, who is already battling legal and public relations challenges, this development could mark a turning point. The actions of his legal team not only jeopardize his case, but also risk tarnishing his reputation further. As the courtroom drama unfolds, all eyes will be on how Judge Torres and the legal system address these serious allegations, how this case impacts Diddy. The bribery allegations against Jay-Z's legal team have created a storm of complications for Sean P. Diddy Combs, who is already embroiled in multiple legal battles. This controversy doesn't just damage Jay-Z's standing, it threatens to derail Diddy's defense strategy at a critical moment. Industry experts are quick to point out how damaging these allegations are by association. With Jay-Z and Diddy both facing severe legal scrutiny, the connection between the two figures raises troubling questions. Allegations of bribery and attempts to undermine the integrity of legal proceedings cast a shadow over Diddy's cases, suggesting potential witness tampering or other unethical behaviors that could impact related trials. The timing of this scandal couldn't be worse for Diddy. His legal team is already struggling to manage the fallout from new accusers stepping forward with serious allegations of misconduct. As courts now observe Jay-Z's Jay-Z's team with heightened suspicion, Diddy's lawyers faced the challenge of defending their tactics under a similar microscope. The judge's reaction to Jay-Z's legal team's behavior signals a broader intolerance for aggressive or unethical defense strategies, putting Diddy's case at a clear disadvantage. Beyond the courtroom, the financial consequences for Diddy are staggering. With his empire spanning music, fashion, and business ventures, the legal scandals threaten to erode public trust in his brand. Several high-profile partnerships worth millions of dollars are now under reassessment as companies weigh the risks of associating with Diddy during this turbulent period. A tarnished reputation could mean lost endorsements, canceled projects, and significant damage to his business legacy. Media coverage is amplifying the fallout, linking the bribery allegations to broader narratives about Diddy's character and behavior. News outlets are quick to connect the dots between these scandals, creating a damaging narrative that may shape public opinion and even influence potential jury pools. The perception of unethical conduct within Diddy's circle could prove detrimental to his illegal battles, where public image often plays an unspoken but critical role. For Diddy's personal and professional life, the impact is profound. Celebrity friends and industry allies are beginning to distance themselves, wary of the controversy. Public appearances now require heightened security measures due to escalating tensions and risks tied to his legal woes. Even his music ventures aren't immune. Radio stations are debating whether to continue playing his songs, and streaming platforms are closely monitoring the situation for potential policy violations. Legal analysts warn that the judge's scrutiny of Jay-Z's legal team will inevitably affect Diddy's case. Defense strategies must now be carefully adjusted to avoid drawing similar criticism or suspicion. Every move by Diddy's team will be under intense observation, forcing them to navigate an already complex case with even greater caution. The long-term implications for Diddy's career are substantial. Opportunities in entertainment and business could be severely limited based on the outcome of these cases. Meanwhile, the industry is watching closely, with some stakeholders already hedging their bets on Diddy's future. As the scandal deepens, it's clear that the ripple effects of Jay-Z's legal troubles are reshaping Diddy's own trajectory. From courtroom strategies to public image, this situation is a stark reminder of how interconnected legal and reputational challenges can be for high-profile figures. The path forward for Diddy is fraught with challenges, and the stakes have never been higher. The bribery allegations against Jay-Z's legal team are sending shockwaves through the courtroom and casting a shadow over Diddy's legal battles. How deep does this scandal go, and what could it mean for their futures? Click on the cards for more breaking updates and jaw-dropping details.